What will Marguerite do this time?
Oh my God, she's here.
Is your family ready to trade spouses? To find out how, go to Fox.com.
When you want to treat yourself to a little luxury, absolutely fabulous. When you're looking for the right look for that right moment, absolutely fabulous. Give the gift of luxury. Holiday gift cards are now available. Pamper yourself or a friend. Absolutely fabulous.
You're gonna get guaranteed low prices, IGA.
This January, save at your hometown proud IGA. Family pack of ground beef, 99 cents a pound. IGA Kringle cut French fries, 2 for $3. Castleberry beef stew, 5 for $5. 4-pack of double roll Northern bath tissue, 2 for $5. And a 4-pound bag of Sunkist navel oranges, buy one, get one free.
Guaranteed low prices, IGA.
You're watching FXB Fox TV. From FXB Fox TV, the News 13 Network presents Fox News at 10.
And good evening. It's a dry and cool start to our weekend. Temperatures right now in the middle 40s in the Grand Strand, including 45 in both Myrtle Beach and in North Myrtle Beach. On the inland side, also averaging in the middle 40s across the PD, but cooler as you head farther north toward the border belt. 39 right now in Lumberton and 40 in Maxton. We'll be chilly overnight tonight, looking for lows in the upper 20s and low 30s on the inland side and the beaches. Then during the day tomorrow, not a bad day. Partly sunny skies, high temperatures in the middle 50s. We'll tend to cloud up as we go through Sunday, though, and by late Sunday, a chance of rain. That will hold our highs down a little bit on Sunday to around 49 or 50 for highs Sunday afternoon. That's a quick preview of your weekend. All the details coming up shortly. Fox News at 10 starts right now.
And good evening, I'm Michelle Carolla. The stories in tonight's Top 10 at 10 start with a murder investigation in Darlington County. Authorities found Tyrone Brown's body in the woods near the Oats community this morning. Now tonight, authorities say they know who killed him. Deputies arrested 30-year-old Bobby Gilbert in connection with the murder of Brown. Investigators say Gilbert and possibly other suspects killed Brown on Cornfield Lane and then dumped his body in the woods off of Sandbox Road. Investigators found Brown's car in Hartsville Thursday and got to the leads that they needed to arrest Gilbert. Now, investigators say more arrests could come in this case. You'll hear from the victim's family coming up. A Marion County police officer is arrested this afternoon. SLED arrested 25-year-old Kelly McCaskill. She was charged with misconduct of a public officer and breach of trust. McCaskill is accused of accepting money from someone in order to change their driving record. The exchange took place in Dillon County between April and November of last year. 1 year later, police are still looking for a missing Horry County woman. Police say 32-year-old Brandy Lee left her home on foot January 20th of last year and hasn't been seen since. She was last seen wearing black jeans and a pink winter jacket. Now, if you have any information about Lee, call Horry County Police. Coastal Carolina University officials are waiting for salary approval from the Budget and Control Board before it can continue negotiations with its pick for president. The Board of Trustees unanimously selected Dr. Maurice Sharons to take over for Dr. Ron Engel. Engel retires in June. Now, Dr. Sharons is currently the senior vice president of George Mason University. CCU officials say the salary package is on the agenda for January 30th. A 16-year-old student is charged with murder after a stabbing this morning at a high school in Massachusetts. The victim is a 15-year-old student. Now, police believe a confrontation may have started in a bathroom and then carried over into a nearby hallway. Police say it was an isolated incident and no other students were in danger. North Carolina authorities say fires at 2 Baptist churches last weekend were deliberately set. A fast-moving fire destroyed more than half of Memorial Baptist Church in Greenville. Now, that caused more than $1 million in damage. At a nearby Unity Free Will Baptist Church, firefighters managed to contain a blaze to a single room. The SBI and the Greenville Fire Department are analyzing the cause and origin of the blazes. In Boise, Idaho, a defense lawyer entered a not guilty plea in federal court for his client, Joseph Duncan. Duncan is charged with kidnapping 2 children and killing one of them. Now, he's already pleaded guilty to killing 3 members of the children's family, and the incident issued yesterday seeks the death penalty against Duncan. Scientists say the amount of nicotine in cigarettes is going up. They say their research shows the amount of nicotine, which is the active ingredient in tobacco, rose 11% over an 8-year period. The finding backs up data presented by the state of Massachusetts last year. Cigarette maker Philip Morris says nicotine levels consistently go up and down. Well, a Myrtle Beach organization that helps the homeless and those with addictions is moving to a new home. Street Reach is currently downtown, but a new facility is in the works just a few blocks away on 10th Avenue North. The new facility will be nearly 4 times the size of its current building. 2 $50,000 donations helped kickstart the move, and officials are working to secure more grants to help pay for the project. And Google is coming to the Carolinas. The internet company is building a $600 million data center in North Carolina. The building will go up in Lenoir, about 60 miles northwest of Charlotte. The site will eventually employ 210 people. Well, more now on tonight's top story. Investigators found the body of a missing man in Darlington County. Tyrone Cornelius Brown's body was in a patch of woods off Sandbox Road in Darlington County. It wasn't the way Tyrone Brown's family wanted their search to end. Tyrone's family spent the past couple of days searching for him. Then they got the news of his death. Jody Barr has more in tonight's Fox Crime Report.
Why he wasn't going to be there.
Tyrone Brown's family knew something was wrong when he missed work Wednesday morning.
His job was his passion, so we were certain that something would have had to have happened to keep him from at least showing up or, not calling in.
But Tyrone Brown fell victim to murder. Investigators began hunting down a suspect after Tyrone's car was found in Hartsville. That's when investigators found their suspect, Bobby Gilbert. Darlington County investigators say Bobby Gilbert and possibly other suspects murdered Tyrone Brown here on Cornfield Road, then dumped his body several miles away in this spot of woods off Sandbox Road.
It was devastating, but we do find closure in knowing where he is rather than him being out there somewhere and us not knowing. So we are at peace with knowing that he has been located.
Now Teresa Hennigan says she wants justice for her brother's killer.
I don't think there will ever be enough time that a person could get for taking another person's life, because it's something that you can never, ever give back to the family, no matter how sorry you feel after the fact.
Well, Tyrone Brown was 30 years old, and Lieutenant Robert Bryan says his investigators continue to track down leads tonight. They are not ruling out the possibility, though, of more arrests. Conway police are looking for 2 suspects they believe are involved in an armed robbery. Police say the robbery occurred at a barber shop in Conway. Officials say 2 men with firearms wearing masks entered the business and took money, wallets, and cell phones. No one was injured. Please call the Conway police if you have any details. Now, a Sumter man will spend the next 35 years behind bars. 21-year-old Randy Johnson is convicted of shooting and wounding 2 Sumter County Sheriff's deputies. It happened in the parking lot of a nightclub in September 2005. A jury found Johnson guilty yesterday of assault and battery with intent to kill, assaulting a police officer while resisting arrest, and possession of a gun during a violent crime. Well, there's an animal controversy in Florence. A man who lives in the city of Florence owns more than 30 dogs, and they're all in his yard. Now city officials are telling him he's got until January 29th to bring that number down to 3. Reporter Mackenzie Taylor talked with the dog's owner.
There was a dog named Suki that I have, and she was left in the neighborhood by her owners, and she had no food or water, and she was pregnant, and she waited on the front porch for them to come home, and of course they were never coming home.
Each dog has a story, all 36 of them. For 11 years, John Thompson has been rescuing animals.
Some of them came from the shelters, but the majority of them came from the streets in this neighborhood.
Now he's fighting to make sure they never leave this neighborhood. Earlier this month, he received a letter from the city saying the dogs were breaking a city ordinance. Now he has until January 29th to go from 36 to 3.
Found her at Beanfield in North Carolina.
Thompson says he spent tons of money taking care of these dogs.
I don't really try to look at the food bill every month. I'm afraid it might shock me. But I know I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars over the years on veterinarian bills.
But to him, it's the companionship that really counts.
You know, I don't have much family. Most of my family has died off. I don't have any brothers or sisters or children, and they really become my family over the years.
And when it comes to family, there's an old saying that blood is thicker than water.
Well, I'm going to fight to the bitter end. They told me it was a $1,000 fine or 30-day imprisonment, and just as Henry David Thoreau did years ago, I'm ready to go to jail for these dogs because I'll stand up for them.
In Florence, Mackenzie Taylor, News 13.
Now, city officials say they may be able to give Thompson a little more time to find homes for the dogs, but they say he has to get the number down to 3. Local emergency officials urge parents to keep using infant car seats despite a recent study that says they're ineffective. Now, that study has been withdrawn after officials discovered some of the tests were flawed. This is a video of the rear-facing infant car seat that survived a high-speed crash. The child in the seat survived and only sustained minor injuries. Officials say this is proof that car seats do work when they're installed correctly.
Retesting is showing that they're still good to have, they work, and please don't take them out of your car. We want you to keep them in. If you don't know how to put them in, we'll be glad to help you do so.
Local officials say that most car seats are installed incorrectly. If you do have questions, you can contact your local EMS. Well, a Hispanic civil rights group says it will likely sue Beaufort County unless the county repeals an ordinance. The ordinance in question says businesses who knowingly hire illegal immigrants could lose their business licenses. The group is questioning the legality of the ordinance and says it's acting on behalf of local Hispanic leaders, attorneys, and business owners. Well, family, friends, and fans are remembering NASCAR great Benny Parsons. Today's service in Cornelius, North Carolina included a group of NASCAR executives led by Chairman Brian France and President Mike Helton. The legendary driver died earlier this week after a battle with lung cancer. Since retiring from racing in the late 80s, Parsons worked as a popular television broadcaster and analyst. Now, friends say that Parsons was more than a racing legend. He was a friend to everyone.
Big thing was that how he fit into the community and how many people cared about him, and including me, and he just was a good friend to a lot of people.
Well, he'll really be missed, and not always a friend, but to so many people that he endeared himself to, because he always had time for everybody.
And one of the most popular members of the NASCAR community, Parsons is remembered as one of the best drivers and spokespersons in the stock car racing community. Well, in tonight's Top 10 at 10, you saw how a Grand Strand organization is growing. Street Reach helps people in Horry County who don't have a home. Coming up, you'll see how some generous donations will help even more people have a place to stay. But first, meteorologist Don Loers has your weekend Foxcast. Fox 43 News at 10 continues after this.
The Ford F-150 Super Crew or the Toyota Tundra Double Cab. Ford's making a lot of claims about their truck. Here are the facts. Toyota Tundra Double Cab has more standard horsepower, payload capacity, and towing ability than the F-150 Super Crew, all for about $3,000 less. The full-size Toyota Tundra. Why settle for less F-150 when you can get more Tundra?
Get $4,000 cash back plus the Sport Package discount for a total savings of $6,000 on the Tundra Double Cab. Toyota, moving forward.
Now this is real pan pizza.
Sure tastes better than Domino's.
And Papa John's. More toppings, too.
And it's only $10.
I should go. Me too.
It's true. America preferred Pizza Hut pan pizza almost 2-to-1 in a national taste test. And to celebrate, Pizza Hut is offering any pan pizza, any toppings for just $10. Get more of what you love under one roof. Want more taste? Get America's favorite pizza. Pizza Hut.
When it comes to your health care, you do have a choice. At Barnett Medical, we're locally owned and operated, which means we can take the time to provide the service that you need. So whether you need home oxygen therapy, scooter or chair maintenance, or something as simple as a nebulizer, at Barnett Medical, we'll give you the individual attention you deserve. We'll even do the insurance paperwork for you. Barnett Medical, Highway 378 in Conway.
For years, you've been able to count on Bell South to come through when it matters. Now, Bell South, along with Singular, is joining the new AT&T, giving you global resources to better deliver your world. And while the Bell South name may not be on the door, the same people you've relied on are still behind the wheel. Welcome to the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
All right, Twister. It's just you and me now.
Prepare to experience...
No, please, let me go!
Nature's ultimate fury. On the next King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, weeknights at 10:35.
A deadly new disease is unleashed by terrorists.
I'm announcing that a threat level red exists throughout the United States.
A virus that's fast and fatal.
It's 100% mortality rate.
Next
24, Saturdays at 6. And now, the Foxcast on Fox News at 10.
Hey, welcome back. Well, the drizzle we had last evening is long gone, but the cold weather still hangs on. Looking for lows overnight tonight around 31 in the Grand Strand beaches, 29 across the PD as you step outdoors early on your Saturday morning. During the day on Saturday, partly sunny skies, high temperatures in the middle 50s, 54 in Myrtle Beach and 55 in Florence. Clouds will be increasing during the day on Sunday as the next weather system moves on in. In fact, by late Sunday, we do have a chance for a couple of showers to begin to enter the picture, and high temperatures only around 50 or so, 49 in the beaches, 50 across the PD. So kind of chilly this weekend, but at least it will be dry for most of the weekend. Our rain chance will begin to pick up, though, by late Sunday and Sunday night. Right now, a few high clouds out there, but no rain-producing clouds whatsoever, so dry weather is in the forecast for your Friday evening, and right through your Saturday as well. We appear to be in good shape. High pressure sliding by to our north, feeding in cool but dry weather for the next 24 hours. In fact, on your local radar, you can see a dry scan right now, a little blip showing up here of false returns, but nothing happening rain-wise anywhere in the Carolinas. That's not expected to change until we get to Sunday, but by Sunday we'll have to watch the next system roll in from the west, and that will bring us a chance of rain right at the end of our weekend. Temperatures aren't terribly cold, but it is chilly outside. You know that if you've been out at all this evening. Currently in Myrtle Beach, we're sitting at 43 degrees. Winds from the west at 5 miles per hour, so thankfully not much wind with that cold weather. Relative humidity at 76%. In Florence right now, checking in also at 43, a light northwest wind at 7 miles per hour, humidity at 71%. And in Lumberton right now, running a bit cooler, 37, humidity 89%, and a northwest wind again at 7 miles per hour. Well, here's the setup going into our weekend. We have lots of dry weather in place across the Carolinas, but already off to our west, we see rain, sleet, and snow streaking across the Central Plains. Of course, the last thing they need out here in parts of Oklahoma, Missouri, and Kansas would be more snow and ice. They're still kind of regrouped from the last storm they had that still has many folks without power out that way, but they're watching this storm with interest as we'll have some big impacts on them this weekend. For us, it's just nothing but rain coming our way Sunday and Sunday night. Unlike the last time where we had some light icing during the morning hours of yesterday, we have nothing like that expected this time. Temperatures as this rain comes in will be safely above freezing. Well, here's your future track forecast. Here's the area of high pressure to our north. That's feeding in the dry, cool weather right now. Northerly winds, the front side of that high, driving that cooler air our way from Canada and the Great Lakes. But as you look back toward the south and west, you can see that moisture does eventually start to move on towards the east. As this high pressure moves out of the way, the next storm system takes its place, and that will drag the clouds and eventually the rain our way as we go on toward the late parts of the weekend. Here we are at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. We'll probably start our day with partly sunny skies on Sunday, but as the hours go by on Sunday, looking for those clouds to begin to increase, and there could be some rain along this warm front breaking out sometime Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening, so we'll throw the chance of rain in there for late Sunday. Most of the rain will wait for this band coming through back here. That will be Sunday night into Monday morning. Temperatures are fairly chilly all across the country. Again, not terribly cold. Nothing that's going to attract too much record book attention out there, but it's going to be kind of chilly here for the next 7 days at least, and probably actually the next 2 weeks. Here's your forecast for tonight. Mostly clear and cold. Low by daybreak, 31 in Myrtle Beach, 29 in Florence, and 28 in Lumberton. During the day tomorrow, partly sunny, cool. High temperature in Myrtle Beach, 54. Highs in Florence around 55, and Lumberton's high checking in at 53 for your Saturday afternoon. That's right about where we should be. Our normal high this time of year would be in the middle 50s. On the beaches, northwest winds between 10 and 18. The surf temperature at 53. UV index at a 4. Tomorrow, yes, you can get a sunburn even when it's cold out in the wintertime. And high tide, 8 o'clock in the morning. Low tide, 2:25 in the afternoon. Well, in a few minutes, we'll check the rest of your 7-day Foxcast, taking you through the rest of your weekend and right through the upcoming week. That coming up in a few minutes. We'll be back after the break.
See the world in a whole new way through windows from Window World.
Window World windows are maintenance-free and easy to clean. They provide superior all-weather insulation performance. They're durable and affordable. Double-hung vinyl replacement windows begin as low as $189 per window. Just $189 per window installed. Window World windows are simply the best for less. Call today to schedule a free in-home estimate. Window World, see the world in a whole new way.
This raspberry banana smoothie is perfect because raspberries and bananas are my favorite fruit.
I thought your favorite fruit was mango.
No.
I do know that your favorite music is R&B.
No, it's not.
Favorite color is pink?
No.
Real fruit smoothies. Sonic's got them, others don't. Sonic's new Raspberry Banana Smoothie, a fat-free blend of real fruit and yogurt. And now pay the Sonic way. Swipe your card from your car.
Dude, we need a new TV.
Captain, color time!
If this 52-inch RCA HD TV at $28.99 a week is too big for you, how about this 26-inch LCD Magnavox flat screen for only $39.99 a week?
A Whirlpool side-by-side for only $25.99 a week, and a range for as low as $15.99 a week.
Hey, Captain Color Time, thanks for bringing your friends, but it may be safer for you to visit your hometown Color Time in person.
Oh yeah, Color Time now carries custom rims and tires.
I'm already skittish about blind dates, but you just not showing up.
No, I'm here. I'm in a Toyota Camry.
I don't see it.
Yep, sorry. It's a brand new Camry.
Is this a game? Because I don't really like games. I love the bingo, but I don't like games.
I'm not playing any games. I'm really here. I'm outside your
For
house.
the last time, I don't see a Camry.
It's been fun. See ya.
The newly redesigned 2007 Toyota Camry. See it to believe it.
Oh, now I see it. Oh gosh, a nice car.
Toyota, moving forward.
Parrots Furniture is celebrating our 15th year of serving the PD and surrounding communities. And we want to thank you, our loyal customers. Without you, we could have never celebrated our 15th anniversary. And we look forward to the next 15 years of helping you with all your furniture needs. Right now, at Parrots Furniture, the winter clearance sale is in full swing. Stop in today and let our friendly staff assist you with all your 2007 home furnishing projects. Parrots Furniture, 927 South Irby Street, Florence.
Well, welcome back. You're watching Fox News at 10. Street Reach is an organization helping the homeless and drug addicts in Horry County. And after 13 years, they're now moving to a new home of their own. As Lisa Edge reports tonight, Street Reach says moving into a new, bigger facility will allow them to help more of our neighbors in need.
Today, Robert Burris works in the Street Reach office, but he led a very different life a few years ago. Burris had problems with alcohol when a friend recommended the center's addiction program.
I decided to give it a try, and this was about 3 years ago. And I went through the program, and it's worked miracles.
Burris says he now helps others who are willing to help themselves.
Giving it back to the people that really need it. There's so many homeless in Myrtle Beach, and a lot of times the city turn their backs on them, and that's what we try to do. We really try to help everybody.
There's a lot of people come here thinking that it's the place to find work, find jobs. Sometimes that's true, but it's also expensive here.
By summer, Street Reach officials hope to move into a new building on 10th Avenue. The 20,000 square foot facility will include accommodations for women, a pond, and extra room overall.
It'll be close to the downtown area where we can accommodate more people. It's going to be awesome.
Street Reach officials say their faith-based ministry is often a last resort for the needy and hope to spread their assistance to more people. In Myrtle Beach, Lisa Edge, News 13.
Now, Street Reach also helps people get jobs, which will help them get back on their feet. At last count, there were more than 1,000 homeless people living in Horry County. Well, owning a boat could be cheaper in one part of the area. You'll find out why coming up next in the biz. Plus, a new bill could save you money if you need to borrow from a payday lending company. You'll see how and hear what credit experts think about the bill. And later, Miami is buzzing about football. In about 3 weeks, two teams will face off at Dolphin Stadium in this year's Super Bowl game. But before that, the stadium must get ready for thousands of fans. You'll see how when Fox News at 10 continues.
Bell South, along with Singular, is joining the new AT&T, connecting you to the most complete and secure network in America. Welcome to the new AT&T.
So, tell me in your own words a little bit about Geico.
Well, it's one-stop shopping, really, Geico.com. You can get a free rate quote, you could compare coverage options, you could file a claim, pay your bill online, even, have a little chat with an associate if you need help.
What about you? Can they chat with you?
I'm here for Geico, love. Let's not delve into my personal life, eh?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
These days, you expect to pay more and get less. But with Time Warner Cable, you get more and pay less. Get high-speed internet for $29.95, home phone service for $29.95, and cable for $29.95. And get the convenience of one bill from one company with one call. Paying less for more will take some getting used to. We figure 10 seconds, maybe less.
Get all the best now and save. Order all 3 services for only $29.95 each per month.
Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
When it comes to resale value, no car company can compare. Honda. Lease a Honda Accord for $199 a month for well-qualified customers.
Bell South, along with Singular, is joining the new AT&T, connecting you to the most complete and secure network in America. Welcome to the new AT&T.
The opening.
I just got to stretch out in a hot bath.
The encore.
Oh, Elaine. I'm sorry, but the Alex is a family theater, not one of your swing joints.
Next, Seinfeld. Weeknights at 11:05.
This weekend on Alias, there are those that want her secrets. There are those that want her dead.
I found a marksman.
And even old friends no longer trust her.
How the hell did you find me?
Alias Weekends.
Alias, Saturdays at 5. And now, The Biz on Fox News at 10.
Well, first up tonight in The Biz, it could soon cost less to own a boat in one part of the PD. Florence County Council unanimously approved an amended ordinance to lower the tax rate on all boats in the county. The ordinance previously applied only to boats that contain a headbed or galley and qualify as a second home. The boat's tax assessment will drop from 10.5% to 6%. And people in North Carolina can now shop for health care online. The North Carolina Hospital Association launched a new website. It rates hospitals from around the state so patients can get a side-by-side comparison of hospitals. North Carolina is the first state to launch such a website. Well, last night in The Biz, we told you about a bill in the State House that would lower interest rates on payday lenders. Now, tonight we talked with a credit counselor to see what it would mean to you. Representative Alan Clemens wants to cap interest rates at 36%. The legislation would limit loan fees to no more than $5 for each $100 borrowed. Clemens says the current cap is $15, and he says that he's decided to submit the House bill when some Grand Strand residents told him that they were going into debt from payday lending.
Biggest problem is there is no regulation. There's people going and having 4 and 5 different payday lenders going and getting money. And the thing is we're not advocating to put them out of business or anything. If there's just some type of regulation that could say, okay, this person has a loan at this company, they don't need another one.
Now, one consumer credit counselor says the safest way to get a loan is through a bank. She says some banks offer loans for small amounts. Now it's time to go to Dawn for one last look at your Foxcast. Dawn?
Thank you, Michelle. Here's how it stacks up for your weekend. Partly sunny and cool for your Saturday in the Grand Strand beaches, 54 degrees for a high. Even cooler on Sunday as clouds increase. We could even see a shower by late Sunday, high 49. Best chance of rain will be Sunday night into Monday. Monday's high 52. Then dry and cool the rest of the week. In fact, it could get quite cold by Friday. Friday's high right now pegged to be 46. It could even be a bit lower than that. Checking out the inland forecast, here's how it shapes up for your weekend. A dry, cool Saturday, followed by a chance of rain by late Sunday. Like the beaches, the highest chance of rain on the inland side will also be Sunday night and Monday. Then dry and chilly Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And like we mentioned for Friday, it could get quite cold around here with highs middle 40s at best. Michelle?
Okay, thank you, Don. Coming up next in The Buzz, find out what the family of the crocodile hunter said while in Washington, D.C. today. And passing legislation is hardly ever easy, but things got a little heated for these representatives. Find out what all the fuss was about when Fox News at 10 continues.
Have you looked at your car's finish lately? Maybe it's time to get it painted. And now's the best time because Maaco is having a sale. At Maaco, you'll get a quality paint finish and a great deal. Best of all, Maaco will get the job done fast. Hurry and call today. For a limited time only, get half off our popular presidential paint package. If it's time to paint your car, visit your local Maaco Cosmolition specialist today.
You want to treat yourself to a little luxury. Absolutely fabulous. When you're looking for the right look for that right moment, absolutely fabulous. Give the gift of luxury. Holiday gift cards are now available. Pamper yourself or a friend. Absolutely fabulous.
Your Honda dealers of the Carolinas are out to make 2007 the best year ever. We're kicking off the new year with a bang. Get an unprecedented 0.9% financing on Honda's award-winning trucks, Ridgeline, Pilot, Element, and even Odyssey. Yes, 0.9% financing on Honda trucks. Plus, save thousands on one of Car and Driver's 10 Best, the 2007 Honda Accord. Lease it for a low $199. A new Accord for $199 a month? Now that's something to celebrate. Start the new year off in the hot seat. Hurry to your hometown Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
Drew Brees leads the league's top offense into the biggest game in franchise history. But Urlacher and the Monsters of the Midway have the Super Bowl in their sights. Saints, Bears, the NFC Championship in HD, Sunday on Fox.
If you like football,
all right, hit the showers.
Too tired.
I'll get the hose.
You're going to love King of the Hill.
Weeknights after Fox 43 News at 10.
Selling real estate, the smartest way to get from for sale to sold is Select Homes and Services, the full service, not full commission real estate company.
Over 1,000 different success stories prove the Select Homes approach works. For a better way to sell your home, call us today.
An American Idol first, silence. The contestants perform, and the judges say nothing till the very end. She's gone. American Idol Rewind.
American Idol Rewind. Saturday nights at 10. And now, The Buzz on Fox News at 10.
Well, first up tonight in The Buzz, the family of the late crocodile hunter Steve Irwin is in Washington, D.C. Irwin's daughter, Bendy, seen there, is telling the National Press Club she wants to continue her father's conservation efforts. Terry Irwin, the widow of Steve Irwin, spoke at length about her husband's passion for animals and his conservation efforts, as well as his passion for their children. Miami, Florida is getting ready for some football. The last 4 NFL teams face off this weekend for a chance to go to the Super Bowl in Miami. Crews at the stadium hosting the big game are busy giving the stadium a makeover. Yusela Ramirez takes a look inside.
With only a couple of weeks left, crews are working round the clock to get Dolphin Stadium ready for the Super Bowl. Just driving around, you can see folks are definitely busy dressing up the stadium.
It's significant. We've been doing everything from painting to landscaping to carpentry, all sorts of work, just getting the stadium looking great.
And the game isn't the only attraction. The NFL Experience, which is open to the public, is also expected to draw a big crowd.
850,000 square feet of interactive games.
As you can imagine, a lot of work is also being done on the inside.
Any performance someplace else, you set the stage and you want to make sure that it's beautiful and that it represents the performance that's taking place.
Well, if you think partisan politics in America is out of hand, well, it could be worse. Take a look at the legislature in Taiwan. Today, a ruling party lawmaker threw a shoe at the speaker, sparking an all-out brawl. The trouble started when lawmakers from the ruling Democratic Progressive Party stormed the speaker's bench to prevent voting on a proposal to change the composition of the Central Election Commission. The commission is responsible for administering all elections on the island of 23 million people and is generally considered nonpartisan. Well, that's it for tonight's Fox News at 10. Thanks so much for watching. Have a safe weekend.